welcome back to my channel and to another episode of hashtag Make It In May. So could you believe that Make It In May is almost over? We're down to our last 2, maybe 3 DIYs. So that is so insane how quickly this month passed. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some easy DIYs to make your room look all pretty and Tumblr-y. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. So yeah, go ahead and hit that like button right down there so it will let me know that you love to Make It In May and these DIYs. And also, as always, if you make anything, be sure to tweet me or Instagram me with the hashtag Make It In May so I can see what you guys have been up to. And my info is on this side. So with that being said, let's get DIYing and I'll talk to you in a bit. The first DIY, we're gonna make these pretty ping pong lights. So you will need ping pong balls, a string of lights, and an X-Acto knife. So I happen to have a battery operated string of lights which I really like, but you don't have to use this. Any lights will work. And be careful with the X-Acto knife, okay? So you're gonna cut an X into your ping pong balls, and I like doing it on the side that has the writing on it so that way it wouldn't show. So when you cut your little slits inside the ball, you can just slip your light into it.
It's gonna be alright. I keep proving. Do I have to tell you this music?
So that's all that there was to this simple light. You could put it around your mirror, or you can do what I did and I put it right above my bed for a beautiful magical little look. This seriously takes less than 10 minutes, I would say. It's just such a beautiful DIY to brighten up any area in your room and make it look all beautiful. So next up is a very fun DIY because it's a geometric succulent pot for like your cacti. So for this DIY, you are going to need some clay pots, spray paint, gold paint, and a foam brush or a paintbrush. So I chose mint green and lemon for my pots, and this is how it looked when I was finished spray painting them. So you want to make sure they are completely like dry, like leave it for a day or something, and then you're just going to take some tape and make a little triangle like this on your pot. So when you have that triangle, you're going to take your gold paint and you're just going to dab paint in the triangle section for a beautiful finish like this. So again, you need to make sure these pots are extremely dry before you try pulling off the paint on it.
Let it go.
So I put some little cacti in them, and I have some aloe vera, and I hope that it just does not die. But that's the fun thing with succulents, because they require minimal care, so I'm sure that mine are gonna be okay. But can we talk about how amazing the pots look? They brighten up an area so much, and I have them on my desk on this little wooden slab, and they look so fab.
It's gonna be alright.
You can do ombre pots which will look so amazing, so if you do anything, be sure to share it with me because I cannot wait to see what you guys have been up to. So next up, we're gonna make this very easy and chic wall accent for your room. So you are going to need wool, and I like using 2 colors, one to hang it with and one for the actual dowel. And speaking of dowel, you're gonna need a dowel and a scissors. So my white string is what I'm gonna use to actually hang it onto my wall. So all you do is just tie it to both ends of the dowel. So when I'm happy with this length, I'm gonna go ahead with my actual wall decor. So what I'm doing is doubling the wool like this, as you can see, and I like cutting a good few strands because it makes it so much easier to just work with. So once I have my wool cut, all I'm doing is passing it under the dowel like this and tying it. That is all I'm gonna be doing. So keep doing that. I wouldn't lie, this is going to take some time, but it really looks so good in the end. So this is how it looks, and all I'm doing is adding a dab of hot glue to the white wool that I'm using to hang it to the wall because you don't want it falling out at all. So that dab of glue will keep it in place. So then smoothen out your wool. And then I like cutting it at an angle because it just gives it so much more dimension. It just looks so much better, I find personally.
In the summer.
So when you hang it to the wall, you can trim any extra pieces to make sure it's like a really sharp slant. So this is how it looks. I love how it turned out. It's just a beautiful bright pop of color for your room. So I hope that you guys enjoy this DIY. Be sure to let me know which was your favorite from the bunch. And thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out so you won't miss a thing. I'll see you in the next episode of Make It In May. Bye!
You gotta know how to treat me like a lady, even when I'm acting crazy. Tell me everything's